Hi, this is Marianne Roba, and I'm super excited that you've committed your time to learning easy ways to clear your energy, especially if you're an empath. And who is an empath? Whenever people are super sensitive or they feel things deeply, or they have hard times being in crowds because they're absorbing all the energy. But this isn't just for empaths, this is for everyone. Because as we walk through our daily lives, we walk through different kinds of energy fields all the time. And what I mean by an energy field is you might be working in an office building and you might be walking by somebody's office that is on the phone yelling to somebody else. Or you could be going into a conference room and there's a contentious meeting going on. All of those places have energy to it. You might, in your daily life, you might be in the grocery store and suddenly you start to feel awful. Oh, you're at the mall. This happened to me once. I was doing my Christmas shopping and I was super excited because I had gotten so many people done in like a 3-hour shift. And all of a sudden I'm walking and I just felt like I could just crawl on the floor. Like my energy just sunk. And after a few minutes, I'm like, what the heck is this? And then I turned around to see who was behind me. And about 4 feet from me was a couple arguing and arguing really kind of violently. And I thought, oh my God, that energy is getting projected into my back and I'm absorbing it somehow. So if this is your story, if you're involved in different organizations and people and places, and at the end of the day, you're coming home drained, chances are that you're absorbing other people's energy. And it what it does is it really drops your energy. It takes away your life force energy. Like you're suddenly feeling like you just want to crawl in bed. So, if this is you, let me share some energetic practices that I use every day to help me always keep my energy high and aligned to my highest self or my sense of purpose. So the first thing I do in the morning, every morning, like clockwork, is I'll be in the shower. And quite frankly, I do a lot of my work in the shower because when my children were little, I have triplets. That was really the only time in space I had to myself, believe it or not. So I will pop in the shower, I'll have the water run down. And as the water is running down, my intention is that that water is clearing and cleansing any energy that does not belong to me. And I imagine the water sort of clearing and taking off energy and that energy going down the drain and into Mother Earth. It literally is a 2-minute exercise. But what you will begin to notice is that you feel much more clearer and focused in the morning. Because if you're waking up day after day without an energy check, without releasing energy that you might have picked up from different places or people, you're going to wake up after a while as a little bit of a zombie or really exhausted or not feeling your own sense of self. So that's one ritual. Another ritual that when I leave my house, this is what I do, and I've taught my kids and I taught my husband. I put myself into a ball of light. And every day I pick a different color. Sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's gold, sometimes it's orange. I don't know. The color usually just comes to me. And my intention is I'm wrapping myself in this ball of light. And this ball of light is like a shield. So any unwanted energy or negative energy literally just bounces off the ball of light and disperses. So I could be on a phone call with somebody that maybe is aggravated with me for some reason. Or I bet you parents have never had this. Your child calls and begins to share. with you, what's going on in your life. And all of a sudden you because you're so tied into your child that you feel whatever's going on for them. So this ball of light allows you to keep that energy out and still be in connection, but you don't have to take it on. It doesn't become part of you. So that is such a powerful tool to use every day. And sometimes if I'm in enough different places, like say I've gone to give a speech and then I walk into my office and then that night we're going out to a social event, I might before each event circle that ball of light around me. And that ball of light may change color. It may change. It may go from gold 1 minute to purple the next. And if you can see it, great. If you can know it, great. If you can sense it, fantastic. Those are the different modalities that our intuition is active. We see, sense, or know. And if you can't do any of that, imagine whatever color you want. Because I can guarantee you, even if you believe you're making it up, there's really energy. There's a knowing that you have that this is the color that you need. And the third technique I love to use is how to energize myself during the day, right? Like we have all different things going on for us during the course of a day. So, how do you take a minute? And it really only does take a minute to just find your center again and energize yourself. So here's what I do. Sometimes when I'm making transitions between meetings or when I'm going from one location to another, before I get out of my car, I'll take a minute with my feet flat on the floor of the car and I'll imagine. You could do it one of two ways. Mother Earth's energy coming up, that really yummy, nourishing energy that feeds you, that energizes you. And I imagine that energy coming up, circling around, going back down into the earth, then coming up, circling around, and then going back down into the earth. And I might do this 3 or 4 times, and then I'm complete. Another way to energize you is by going up into universal energy. And this would look like this. Right before my next meeting, I would set my intention. What do I want to happen? How do I want to be in the meeting? So I'll visualize that for myself and then send that image up into the universe and then imagine the universe flooding me with that calm, with that energy that I need for that next meeting. And I might do that a couple of times. Set my intentions, send it up to the universe, receive it, send it up to the universe and receive it. So these are my little energy tips that I do every day to keep myself, my energy field clear, to protect me from picking up unwanted energy. Like in the mall that day, I clearly didn't do it enough because I had been in there shopping and bumping into lots of different people. Grounding yourself or going up into universal energy to enhance your energy, to elevate it. Try it out. It's like sipping a cool glass of water on a really hot day. It feeds your soul. It makes you feel stronger. And in the transference of energy, you can be all that you're meant to be. Every time you clear your energy, then you can bring your whole self forward. All right. I hope you enjoyed these energy tips, and I look forward to seeing you again.